Good to have you all with us today. How to get Suezette to come over here. What are you doing, Suezette? Come over here and talk to me for a minute. I know you can't hear her mouthing at me, but let's get her on here. All right, Suezette, what's going on with you? Suezette Griffin, guys. Well, that's a good thing. You want to put those phones on and you can even hear what I'm saying. Hello, it's Doc. There we are. Now I got Suezette in here. Yeah, and she can even hear what I'm saying. And she can hear herself. Dale Hall just walked by and patted her on the head. Of course, Dale Hall's so tall, he pats me on the head when I'm standing up. But you can sit down too, Dale. Grab a microphone, man. There's one right there. The more the merrier. It's a party. You're on a mission. Okay. He's on a mission. So, Suezette, how are you? I've seen you at all kinds of events. You're not just sitting around waiting for stuff to happen, are you?
Absolutely not. But right now we're enjoying the color.
You're enjoying. You some kind of freak? I don't.
Enjoy it, Doc, because we did it for 2 weeks.
That's what I was telling my wife. My heater in my van is not working particularly well. I said I'd like to get it fixed, but since I'm only going to use it about 10% out of the year, it's probably not that big a deal to me. I'll wear a coat.
Doc, what do you think about this training up here?
Well, I think it's a wonderful idea because we do have to motivate more people. There's no question that we are beginning to turn the tide and starting to win the battle. And these are the things that are going to make that difference. The only thing that worries me is time.
I'm with you, Doc. We all have questions about where we are on the continuum. How far we have to go down this road.
See, I love to have Jenny Beth on here this morning. She's very upbeat, and she's talking about, but she's also talking about a 5-year plan, and I'm a little worried about what the United States map's going to look like in 5 years.
We still have to have that 5-year plan, do you know, right?
Certainly you do.
The plan has to be out there, but we also have to be willing to turn on a dime. It's important that we know where we are and what's going on around us at all times. Interesting times.
Yeah, that's an old Chinese curse, isn't it? Well, we do live in interesting times. Do you have some more stuff you got to go do?
I do.
All right.
I'm supposed to be doing other things.
All right. Well, I just wanted to get Suezette on the mic for a little bit. You guys have seen her in the chat room, and now you know what she sounds like. So, got her, and the Apostle Claver has just come strolling in. Fortunately, he was in the main studio this morning to make sure that we actually got online so you guys could really actually hear us, because doing a remote is always fraught with fear and difficulty, and you never know what's going to happen. And of course, a lot of things did happen this morning, including having to completely reload the remote studio software from scratch. But still, in spite of all that, we managed to get on the air on time, and that is because of the dedicated support group that we have here. Guys like Pedro Rivera that are out there making it happen. And, of course, the Apostle Claver Tika Maui Imani who's making it happen. And I don't know if you guys are still experiencing, are they still cutting in on us and doing commercials? I haven't seen anything recently, so I don't know how that's going. But maybe I can get the Apostle to grab a microphone and some headphones to sit down and talk to us. And we're giving away. We got Raging Elephants radio pins down here. I got books to give away for the fans of the radio show. It is very cool to have a number of people come up and say, "Hey, I listen to the show every day." We've really been enjoying that. We love meeting the people that make this thing work, and you guys are some of those people. Also, I want to remind you that in February the 20th, that's a Friday, Freedom Friday in Austin. First day of a 3-day event. We're going to be up there, Freedom Friday in Austin, 5,000 of us, and then Gun Rights Across America Saturday. And of course, Terry Holcomb will be the headliner at that event, but there'll be a lot of other national figures as well as local state figures speaking at that event, and then Stop, Drop, and Pray Sunday. So looking forward to having all of you up there, and the Texas 1836 band will be playing some music on Friday. You guys will enjoy that. And speaking of Texas 1836 band playing music, we're going to be playing tonight over in Magnolia. So if you're in the area, that is Texas, North Texas, or North Houston, North Harris County, Northwest Harris County, and you can make down to Magnolia tonight, guys, come on in and enjoy the Texas 1836 band, Red Dirt Country Music. Myself, Greg Brown, going to be over there, and it's going to be just a genuine, fun, good time. Look forward to having you there. And you can find out about that event if you go to our Facebook page, Raging Elephants Radio, or in this case, 1836 band on Facebook. And we're there. So we got El Conservador out here, and it looks like lunch is getting ready to be served. I see all sorts of lunch trays going by, and of course, if you were here, you'd get one of those. And chances are maybe I'll get one of those. That'll be cool too. I could like that. I was going to try to get you the address for the Texas 1836 band performance tonight. One of the cool things about that is my mom, Betty, is in town. And so she'll be coming out to the concert tonight. I'm looking for the exact address of where we're playing. It's going to be the Texas Tavern in Magnolia. Texas Tavern. That's on FM 1774. We're going to start at 9 o'clock tonight. Texas Tavern, Magnolia, FM 1774. And we certainly hope to see you guys there. I hope you're going to be with us and be part of that. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I promise you will enjoy it. We got Brian Tonelli now on drums. We got our new guitar player, Carl. And Carl's really an awesome lead player. You're going to enjoy him. And of course, Marie on fiddle. And Greg Brown, my associate, a fellow Freedom, Texas officer, Houston police officer, is going to be there. So be out there and enjoy that tonight. We're going to have some more interviews coming your way today. I'll tell you some of the people that we're going to have. We're going to have Bill Norton on the Language of Liberty for Texas, and he dropped off one of these to me. We're going to have Rachel Smith, and she's going to talk about what it's like running the ground game for Texas Tea Party Patriots. Kurt Potter, Center for Self-Governance. Chris Doss of the Leadership Institute. And Richard Norman covering fundraising for leaders. And he'll be happy to talk about how he's helping groups gather ammunition, which in this case is money, to carry on the battle. It says media guidelines for Saturday meetings: no live streaming or recording of training sessions, but pictures are okay. Well, we're not going to be doing any training sessions, but we are going to be recording and live streaming everything else. Hope you guys got to hear Louis Gohmert speak this morning. We live streamed that. It was an excellent speech by one of the few real patriots left in Congress. Louis Gohmert and Randy Weber, the only two Texans that stood up for liberty. And that is sad. What has happened to us when we have two Texans that are willing to go on the line? What is sad is when, hey, it's Kelly. Kelly Cannon, sit down. Sit down. She made the mistake. She got too close to the trap. I was just waving at you. Fell right in. Put on those white headphones there, Kelly, and I've never got to meet you in person, I don't think. Oh, Americans for, that's right, up there in Fort Worth. We were there for the Americans for Prosperity rally, and Kelly Cannon was there. So I got to hear you speak this morning, and so does everyone else because we live streamed it.
Oh, thank you. Go back later.
Yes. It's kind of dependent upon the Apostle Claver unless he hands it out to me. I've got to parse all this stuff and put it back together in shows, but. So the sound quality could have been a little better. The only thing I could do is put a mic in the back of the room, and the PA system in that room was, well, it was pathetic. And If you've ever listened to any of our commercials, you know, we do one from Evans Music in there all the time. You know, you're talking about looking like a bunch of amateurs because the PA sounded so bad. Well, today was that day. And the hotel PA, well, it left a lot to be desired. I think they should give you a discount on the room. So, Kelly, what's going on?
I'm just coming down off of that because I wasn't expecting to be invited to that. It was, as I said in the talk show, you know, I'm not one of these high names, my profile names.
You are now. You're on Raging Elvis Radio.
Yeah, thank you.